John, I'm not wearing a crop top for this review. I know I like honey a lot, and it fits into the Winnie the Pooh thing. No, I don't have attack in my... Listen, I just want to tell people about the LEGO Ideas Winnie the Pooh set in a review, all right? Thank you. Jeez. It's unbelievable. The latest from the LEGO Ideas line is LEGO Winnie the Pooh. Set number 21326 has 1,265 pieces and retails for $100 in the United States. And I really don't like the name of this set. I really feel like it should be called the 100-Acre Wood because that's what it's based off of, but it's called LEGO Winnie the Pooh, so that's kind of weird. The set features Winnie the Pooh's house along with minifigures for Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, Tigger, and Rabbit. And right off the bat with this set, I have to say it's incredibly colorful and incredibly whimsical. A lot of the building techniques in here remind me of something that really comes out of a storybook, which is incredibly fitting considering this really is a storybook. This is by far the most ornate tree I have ever built in LEGO, and it looks really beautiful. There's plenty of different shades of bricks that are in this tree, not just in the trunk itself, but even in the tree leaves. And what's really amazing is the piece that they use to really sell the effect of the tree leaves. Instead of using the typical leaves like what you would see on the previous LEGO Ideas treehouse, they actually took the coral pieces, made them green, and they look like incredibly awesome leaves. And while you're looking in those greeneries, you can see the beehives along with a new printed 1x1 round tile piece with little bees on it. For what you think this set would be, it's a lot more articulate than you might expect, and you discover that more and more as you're building it. I know when I saw that this was 1,200 pieces, I was like, how is that even possible? Where are all these pieces coming from? It doesn't look like that big of a set. So it being 22 centimeters in height, 18 centimeters in width, and 24 centimeters in length doesn't really do it justice until you see it in person. And obviously a lot of that length is going to be coming from the cottage attachment at the very back, which opens right down the middle. You're really going to want to have the cottage cracked open so that way it looks like a larger set overall. You can keep it closed, but you lose a lot of displayability if you just have it closed all the time. On the inside of the cottage, you have plenty of nods to the Winnie the Pooh series and very cute details hidden all throughout here that I'll let you have a look at for yourself, including the mirror as well as a map of the 100-Acre Wood. I gotta say, one of my favorite pieces throughout this entire set actually are the honey pots in which they are printed in this set, and you get quite a few of them scattered all throughout the set. So I believe you get 4 of them, and most of everything else you see on here are stickers. So the very backing of the chair, the 2 honeybees that are on the picture frame, those are stickers as well. The C.R for Christopher Robin, obviously that is a sticker. So although there's quite a few stickers in here, it was nice to see that the honey pots are indeed printed. And between the minifigure assortment and the overall displayability of this set, it is incredibly beautiful. And although, yeah, there's a lot of pieces dedicated to the greeneries of the leaves in the giant oak tree, it still looks like a pretty substantial set that has a lot going on with it. In terms of the minifigure selection, obviously there's minifigures that could have been included but were not, such as Kanga and Roo, as well as Christopher Robin. But if you're familiar with LEGO, you know that they've come out with 2 Disney collectible minifigure series before. I could easily see Christopher Robin being in Series 3 relatively soon, so that way you could use that figure to complete this set in its entirety. I was incredibly happy to receive this early from LEGO, so shout out to LEGO for making this possible. And overall, if you are a fan of Winnie the Pooh, if you're a fan of Disney, or if you played the 100-Acre Wood sections of Kingdom Hearts, you are absolutely going to enjoy this set. If you're not a fan of Winnie the Pooh, I think that there's enough going on with the minifigures that could be more of a draw than you might anticipate. LEGO Ideas previously had this fictitious rule where they couldn't have any custom molded minifigures or anything like that. Obviously, with Sesame Street and Winnie the Pooh, that is entirely thrown out the window, and the fact that we get to see those types of custom molds in sets like this, especially with an IP like Winnie the Pooh, you get incredibly legendary characters, including Eeyore, which he's not really a minifigure, but they still did him justice by having him be in that mopey little pose sitting down. It looks very adorable, but very sad all at the same time. The only other complaint in regards to the minifigures is something that was brought to my attention on Instagram, is when you look at Rabbit, really under the light, you can ever so slightly see that the color difference between the torso and legs in comparison to the head is ever so slightly different. To me, it's not too noticeable that it takes away from the overall quality that LEGO brings to their minifigures, but it's still something to make note of in case you really want to keep tabs on every single little bit of the set. It's kind of hard to convey on camera, and you can notice it in person. I feel like the camera might show it a little bit too well. Like, I barely notice it in person, and if I have it on a shelf or if I'm a kid playing with it, I'm not going to notice that at all. Otherwise, the minifigure and accessory assortment in this set is awesome. The build was incredibly fun. I was very drawn to keep building this set as time went on, and I'm very happy with the end result. I really want to see what you have to say in the comment section down below. So let me know what you think of the 100 Acre Wood. Do you think we're getting Christopher Robin and the remaining characters from the Winnie the Pooh assortment in Disney Minifigures Series 3? That doesn't actually exist yet, but you never know. My name is Brian Saviano here for Beyond the Brick. I hope you have a great day. Bye.